Yes, I'm a teacher trainer in Germany, and I'm a teacher trainer for the school subject history, politics, society, and I'm a teacher trainer for discrimination in all kind of matters. And yeah, my special point is transcultural pedagogy and racism and gender. Perhaps it's first important to say to integrate in what. So integration is always, if you listen to the media, it's always something. It would be clear. There's a majority, a cultural majority, and there's a minority, and the minority should go into the other. It's not only one way, the integration. We both have to communicate, talk to each other, make a kind of change of perspective. A lot of people in Germany think the people who are coming are Muslims. That's not true. So we have situations in the street that there is a discrimination and a kind of racism. But another misunderstanding is, the migrants who are living here in Germany, they can't be racist. It's like that. Sure. Now they see there are new people coming from Syria. I don't know them. I don't like them. I think for the students, it's really good to see that there are different kind of lifestyles, different kind of approaches to handle your life. It's not only for the students a good thing. It's a chance for especially white teachers or German teachers, but not only them. It's a chance to, if you go into a school with a lot of diversity, you go behind your frame too. You have to reflect. If you go into another world with a lot of diversity, you can learn that you can learn too that there are different possibilities of living, and that your perspective you have for living is not the only one. So diversity in all kind of matters is always the better thing. It's challenging. It fears a lot of people. We can see at the moment in Europe. But in the end, we have no chance to deal with it. There will be never a way back. Yeah, there are bad experiences, and there are good experiences. Yeah, I come from a family, a transcultural family. My mother is origin German. My father comes from Tunisia, Muslim family. But my father always tried to raise me in a more or less really complete assimilation. So I was in school. It was fifth degree, I think, and we were talking about national anthems. And the teacher, it was a friendly teacher. He tried to talk about different kind of anthems. So this was the state of the art in the pedagogy in the 80s. It's called multicultural pedagogy. So it was not a bad thing. And he thought, oh, there's Ramses. He comes from Tunisia. I come from Germany, but he comes from Tunisia. So it's a good thing if I say, hey, Ramses, please stand up and sing your Tunisian anthem. Before me, there was some girl from Yugoslavia, and she was singing very proudly her anthem, Yugoslavian anthem. And this was in my remembering one of the first moments I thought, which anthem? Why he's talking with me? I'm German. So I couldn't sing the anthem. And I said, I don't know the anthem. So I was going home and telling my father, really cool, he said, they want you to sing the anthem in school? You get better degrees because of that? Daddy, I think yes, perhaps. So, if it's good for school, I tried to teach you the anthem. It wasn't possible because I couldn't speak Arab. He tries his best. So it was interesting because my father, he didn't felt like, oh, okay, now I make a proud Tunisian guy. It's good for assimilation. Okay, let's teach him the anthem. I wouldn't say it was really, it's kind of racism or something, but these are things you remember. So, on the other hand, things changed. The system changed too. It's not only racism you can see everywhere in Germany. There are a lot of white people, German people, especially 2015, who have a big warm welcome for migrants. And even in the system, you can see in the school system, a lot of things are changing. Hamburg is in this category a good category. Another example, at the moment we have 25% of the new teachers with a migration background. I think the most important approach is not paperwork, or let's say less paperwork in classroom. The approach should be not to teach so much arguments, not so much in a science way, in a rational way, in a cognitive way, more emotional experience, because racism and cultural perspective is it's not what we know. We have not so much studies in science about that. But I think what I could say, perhaps what I experience and what a lot of teachers I think experience is that an emotion is so much more important. Another possibility to take places, churches, synagogues, so go out to school so the students can see that their perspective of the world outside could be different. So if they see that there are different places they don't know and they are not that frightening as they thought before. And this is not only for German people something to go into a mosque. It's for Turkish people in Germany, for Muslim people too. It's for some of them a step to go into a church and then to realize, oh, this Jesus guy is Isa. Isa is in the Quran, and the Quran is the same person like Jesus. So they say, oh, there are some similarities, and yeah, sure, there are some differences too. That's what I think is really important. Another thing is discussion, dialogue, not paper and tasks. Together in the classroom, to go into controversy even too. That's what I think is the most thing I try to skill in my teacher trainings, the teachers. Keep cool, go into the controversy, go into the discussion for the teachers, I mean. Yes, sure. I know digital storytelling. There are in Germany some projects working with this approach, and it's for me it's kind of an avant-garde storytelling. Sure, we know it a little bit longer. But digital storytelling, to use the internet to make it common and yeah, for everybody is something really important and a kind of a new thing. The problem is, what I would like to have is that it's not only a project. It's like I think often in the world, the important things, the good things, are often only in projects. So the project starts, it ends, and then there is no money anymore for that. So I think what is important for the future for digital storytelling is to take it in the official curriculums for the school. We have to try to change the school system, less cognitive working, more into a human right education with experiences, with talking about identity, biography. Because of this, digital storytelling is a huge instrument, a really important tool to help people in their everyday life to see, oh, there are some other migrants, there are some other people. It's not always the presidents. We cannot be all Obama, but some of them can be Obama.